What's up, YouTube? It's Gemini 13 here, coming at you with a Gemini Jets Airport CLT 1400 airport update. This looks very empty, and this is during the push. And last update was everything was getting prepared for the push, and this is probably going to be the scariest you ever see this airport. I mean, like mass aircraft movement, everything. So these planes right here, these three planes, they're filling up for the next push, so they just landed, so they're going to fill up. They're not going anywhere else, and they're getting ready for the next push. But just get a quick little focus, and then we'll just do a quick little view so everyone can see. Alright, so here we go. We'll start with the U.S. Airways A319 Piedmont. This aircraft is heading to Richmond, Virginia. We have a U.S. Airways A320 heading to New York John F. Kennedy. We have a U.S. Airways 737-400 that's going to go out to Newark. We have a U.S. Airways A321 heading to Boston. U.S. Airways 757-200 heading to St. Martin. U.S. Airways A330-200 heading to San Juan. JetBlue A320 heading to JFK. This is CLT, so U.S. goes pretty boss here. But anyways, U.S. Airways 737-400 to Hartford, Connecticut. U.S. Airways A321 heading to Philadelphia. U.S. Airways 733 getting ready to head out to Raleigh for the next push. U.S. Airways A319 Philadelphia Eagles. This aircraft is heading to Washington Reagan. And this U.S. Airways A320 is going to go down to Orlando for the next push again. U.S. Airways A321 just arrived from New York LaGuardia. Where it's going next, it's going to go to DFW next, Dallas-Fort Worth. U.S. Airways CRJ-200 heading over to New Bern, North Carolina, which is on the coast of North Carolina, just a small regional airport. Citrus 581, this aircraft just arrived from Baltimore. It's going to head back to Baltimore, park at gate Alpha 8. This U.S. Airways Express Dash 100 just arrived from Salisbury, Maryland, and it's going to head out later to Greenville, North Carolina. Now we had two 300s in the hangar a couple of days ago, and now we only have one. They're just getting maintenance, just maintenance stuff, preparing for the summer season, which is smart. So that's 330 in there. Plus, I have more 330s than Europros right now, so I was just going to keep that out anyway. But when the summer schedule does come, we will have flights Paris, Rome, 2 Frankfurts, London Heathrow, because we're getting London Heathrow and replaced with Gatwick. We'll have Madrid and Dublin, so I'm very excited for the summer season, because last year we were kind of weak. We only had 2 A330s, and now we have 4. It's just more exciting this year, I think. So I have a dual taxiway system, and planes from pretty much right where he's sitting all the way to here can park. If there's a mass landing of planes coming, they can just wait, and then they can work their way to the taxiway, the main taxiway, to get to the runway. So this U.S. Airways CRJ-900, this aircraft is heading over to Norfolk, Virginia. We have a Delta A319 heading over to Minneapolis, St. Paul. We have a Delta 737-700 that's about to push back for Atlanta. We have a United A320 that's pushed back, and it's going to go to Chicago. And this aircraft is going to taxi to runway 33 left. Both these guys are going to 33 left because they're both taking off for our west departure. Well, if you're in CLT, you know what I mean by west departure. That might not make a lot of sense if you don't, but basically if you draw a line from the runway 18 center, if you all draw a line down the middle from the country, that's every plane that's on the left side takes off over there, and everything on the other side takes off the other runway. So that's kind of hard to, it's not really hard to understand, but you don't need to worry about it. Citrus 240, this aircraft is about to go out to Atlanta. I flew this aircraft, so it's, like I said, it's going to always stay here. This house is so boss mode. 717 right there. JetBlue A320 heading out to Boston. Delta A320 heading out to Salt Lake City. I'd love to spot that plane. I haven't seen it take off really, but I've seen it at the gate. But when I went for an early flight, U.S. Airways A319 PSA. This aircraft is going to do a flight over to Pittsburgh. It's arriving from Pittsburgh. It's not, because we don't even have a gate over here for it because everything's empty. Sorry. We have an Air Canada Jazz CRJ-200 that's going to launch for the Toronto Pearson area fairly soon. Like I said, we had a second 737-700, and this aircraft's arrived from Atlanta, and it'll go back to Atlanta. So we have a U.S. Airways A330-300. This is one of our daily Frankfurt flights. That's pushed back. Cactus 707 Heavy. So I'm excited for all of our European flights to come back for the summer because I have a 300 that operates Rome. I really need one more 300 to make everything perfect, and then another 76, but we'll see. 330-200, this aircraft is getting ready to head out for the London Gatwick area. Can't skip this, dude. Lufthansa Heavy 429, a month and 28 days until the 340-600 comes back. I already have a countdown going, so. But anyways, this is, of course, always going to Munich. And it always sits here because it looks good. And, yeah. US Airways A321. This aircraft is heading over to, Las Vegas, Nevada. US Airways CRJ-900 heading to Birmingham, Alabama. Delta A320 with service to Detroit. US Airways CRJ-700 with service in Northwest Arkansas. And Allegheny A319 with service to Pittsburgh. US Airways A321. This aircraft's heading to San Francisco. Another Delta A320. You get a lot of 320s here. This aircraft's going to Atlanta, and if you're wondering why I have so many Atlanta flights, yeah, they have 11 daily. So when I go to the airport, I see about 6 at one time. I see too much. But yeah, there's just a lot. So don't. Yeah, it's all real. But US Airways A320 heading out to Seattle, Tacoma. Last but not least, on the runway, we have US Airways A757-200 with service to the Phoenix Sky Harbor, Arizona International Area. And let's hop over to the 767. This 767 is heading to Orlando. Oh my. Well, I didn't know how that happened, but we'll fix that later. But anyways, that wasn't gonna fix it right now. There we go. So yeah, 767-200. I need to get another one of these because we're getting service to Sao Paulo, and I'll park it right there where those other bags are, and I need a third. So basically, for this, I want by the summer schedule, which is like March, I need another 330-300. I don't really need the 767 until May 5th. I think that's when it starts, May 3rd or the 5th. So a lot of people ask me about cargo, and I'll get to that real quick. I don't really care about cargo. It's really not. It's a waste of capital. And I just don't see it worth buying because they don't even. First of all, none of the planes they have that I can get, we don't even get any. Like we get the 310s and 300s. Occasionally we get a 75, but it's just not worth me buying that. That's just basically like one less U.S. Airways plane I could add because CLT is a commercial airport. We are a commercial air service. We're not cargo like other airports like Memphis. That's just not. We can't do that. So I'll get it eventually when they come out of the 310, 300. I promise I'll get the UPS FedEx, I promise. I would be stupid not to get it, so. Hope you like the update with all the action. I want to buy another US Airways, trying to think which one. Leaning towards the 321, because I'm a big 321 fan, so I'm trying to stock up on some 320s, 321s. I'm going to get another 300. Definitely, we only get 3 A330-300s in the summer, that's all we get. And those service Frankfurt, Rome, and London Heathrow, and then we have the 200, 330 that goes to Paris, and maybe Madrid. That's for next year, I think, though. But anyways, I hope you really enjoyed the video. I do intend on getting more U.S. Airways planes, merger or not. I don't even care because when you think about it, it's probably going to take another 2 to 3 years till Gemini actually gets a good enough number, and it's going to take another 2 to 3 years to actually build up on the planes and get to the size I have it now. So that's like a total of like 5 years right there. It's just not worth it. So I'm not going to stop because of a merger. That's just foolish. You don't do that. When I have almost 40 U.S. Airways planes, we can't. No, we don't do that. But hope you enjoyed the video. I'll do more often. And thank you for watching.